margin debt is the highest ever been.
Your account has been liquidated.
Things are getting worse, not better.
Number of Americans living paycheck to paycheck is increasing.
Is that consumers are now running behind inflation and they're losing purchasing power every month.
Cue the fire along with breaking news. JP Morgan Chase, more specifically, Jamie Dimon is giving you the wink, wink, black swan. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't say black swan. Just in 4.79 trillion. JP Morgan warns, quote, see, he didn't say black swan. He said, quote, something will, not maybe, something will disrupt the market in a quick way. It's not like the loss of your purchasing power, which takes a little time, like a frog in boiling water. But this feels quick to you, right? And then they all lie about it. So we will dive into that because Goldman Sachs is also giving you a warning. And politicians are lying to you. I swear, if I hear the same talking points in the comments section that we hear from your government, I don't care, Republican, Democrat, whoever, they're like, here's the talking points. And then you guys are like, well, you got to tighten the belt. Thanks, Dave. Look at this. This is just from 23. It's a couple years. 8 to 17. Now, if I do my math right, LA Unified, I'm going to say that's a double. A McDouble. But you guys aren't even going there anymore. That's for the rich. That is for McDonald's is only for the elites. You guys can't look at this. Fast food. And just saying, no, we're bringing prices down. Over the last 3 years since the Biden administration, we've slashed prices by 500%. Pulling random numbers out of air. Fast food meal. Oh my goodness. That's 500% right there. I say if you just go inside, you'll actually save money. Sit-down restaurants are only up 169%. My suggestion to you now, whatever it is, buy it now. You want a car? Buy a few of them. Want an apartment? Get a few of those also. And increase the price on the renters. If you're like, you were such a slumlord, how dare... Do you not know the government, the bad guy, increases it on you when you own said property called property tax and insurance? It's like renters never seem to put those numbers together. The amount of risk that people need to take when purchasing a home for $440,000. Now, $1 million. That was 2 years ago, and now your average home has slipped, now hasn't it? These are just the risks that we take as humans. As capitalists in a free market system, which it's none of that, I know. Capitalism is the least moldy apple at the lemonade stand. It just is. Go socialism, there will not be meat there. So before we go on to Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan, and I just this bone to pick, just real quick, I'll be brief, because I said these talking points I see in the comment section because I respond to your comments. I heart your comments. I am here because I want to help you. Just hearing about this dumb $20 burrito debate, so just thought I'd make the losers on social media angry. Hi, before going to bed. Well, what do you got for us, Dan? So you better not anger me, Dan, otherwise you will be sleeping with one eye open. Stop whining. Get a job. Eat ramen like the rest of us did in college. Well, you shouldn't have went to college. On a budget with 4 roommates. Yeah, I'm sure you got some stories about that, don't you? The market does. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I bet you your roommate, Stefan, who changed her name to Stephanie, has some stuff on you. Stop whining, get a job, eat ramen. The market doesn't care what you think of something should call. Only communists. There you go. Talking point number 2. Dos. 2. Well, it's communism. It's the communism that's going to get us. And stop whining, eat ramen. Shut up. Oh, and he used a naughty word. But remember, you guys, he is a politician, okay? Stay away from government. Stay away from politicians. I don't care. Republican, Democrat, Independent, you know how I stand on this. This is a few months ago when Biden was pooping his pants. Our food prices are too high. What are you going to do about inflation? Biden admin, just become vegan and stop complaining. Hey, Dan, the interwebs remember. So it is so bad that more young adults are all moving back in with mom and dad. I can clearly see the problem with this young adult. That is a green screen. You must be an influencer. And 100% of influencers are broke. Well, maybe 99.9. Oh, and 34 back in with mommy and daddy. Also, will you guys be nice to the kids? It is hard out there. It will continue to be hard. The only advice they're given is like, go YOLO on this new Tesla thing that goes to the moon. Maybe buy some shares of SpaceX for your dogs. All these shills pump the market. Try to save people so they can exit. Which I will get into that in my trading channel, which I already filmed. If you want to watch it, Bravo Trades, I'll leave it here at the end of this video. But what I was saying, be nice. Young top analysts, that's what it says, top analysts they're struggling. Only one analyst that knows what he's talking about. It's that one right there. Hey, my friends and family, when the Treasury, go Burr, we only had about 8 trillion on our books. Not so bad. Now we're at 40 trillion and they're going Burr more. Because the only way you can keep this system from imploding is to expand it. So the entire middle class is getting wiped out. 100%, just like I said, right on target. And somewhere in between, we have rug pulls. Well, because the rich need to pull all retail in every time. Like, oh, you didn't see that one coming, did you? I haven't told you about it. But the signs you're living paycheck to paycheck and the tools that can help. Well, Jasmine, specifically from CNBC, Jasmine Suckananen. So that was inappropriate. How about suck it in? Based on that image, I don't think she's sucking it in. Please, lead reporter, tell us, can a side hustle help you living from... It can. Constantly cutting down the days to your next paycheck. What can we do? Actually, here's something crazy. So 41% said to $250,000 paycheck to paycheck. Oh, there's even more. I know 63% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, but even Americans that are earning $400,000, I don't know, it could be 50%, 70%. They're like, yep, paycheck to paycheck, which is probably always going to be the case. Because if you're making $400,000, you're like, you know what? I really like that Lamborghini Aventador. I think I'm going to buy that. Well, Scott, we have a problem. Feel your pain. Katie comes back and she's like, I just spent X amount on this. Kid you not, we just got in a fight about this last night. She was leaving the office and she thought it would be a really good business expense for the channel. I said, no, you can't do that. Kitty, you don't even have kids. What are you doing? Oh, when the 6 grandkids come to the office, I want to push them around in something. $5,000. Tax, if you live in California, would probably be $10,000. Stick with this, Kitty, right here. Look at this. We all used them. You can put the little 1-month-old in that thing and everything's great. And then you can even have the 3-year-old push it. That is $11. I'm referring to the stroller. Getting back to it's so expensive, the most stable income range in America by Goldman Sachs. And it's not even close to over 300,000. Are you hearing this? That doesn't cut it. Here's one that's an eye-opener for you. However, high-income individuals are not immune to a similar struggle with their personal finance. A whopping 41%, almost half, earning $500,000, are living paycheck to paycheck. Again, no Gucci strollers. Let's pop on into Fox News and find out what is the biggest economic challenge and when is it going to stop? And then I have a rebuttal. So, gentlemen, never stifle your beautiful wife into making herself even more beautiful. If your wife is sitting next to you right now punching you, that's because if she wants extensions, let her get extensions. If she wants to get umbrellas or if she wants to get her eyebrows, go ahead, sweetie. You look beautiful. You're a reflection on me. Let me tell you, Mr. Alpha Guy, you are the king. She is the queen. Sometimes the jewels in her crown get expensive. Just make sure you slay enough dragons that you can cover it. Now you're like, well, I work 80 hours a week. What do you want me to? Okay. Dan, click buttons on screen. Trade equities. Oh, I don't know. If it was that easy, I know, right? Number 2, yes, sell those fake eyelashes online. I don't care.
The biggest economic challenges we're facing, it's the cost of food and groceries. Ground beef up 12.4% year over year. Milk up 9% year over year. Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins joins me now. Madam Secretary, welcome back. Always good to see you. Yes, eggs are down 27%, but when should the rest of us, as Americans, expect to see meaningful relief?
Okay, I just need to pop in really quick. Eggs are down 27% from the 400%. That still leaves us with at least 350 plus. Anywho, back to you, politician.
Well, first of all, it's great to be on with you again, Stuart. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about this. I got to listen to the president's speech last night and then just heard the clip, and he's not wrong. He's 100% right that what we inherited was unbelievable. And since we're talking food, let me talk about that for just a second. In the 4 years of Joe Biden, the cost of food.
Okay, hold on. Step one, blame the other guy. Step two.
Went up 25%, which is just stunning. Over the last year and a half, we're at about 3%, which aligns with the national average. So all in, we're actually aligned with that national average. And you're right, eggs are actually down way more than I think you said 17%. I think they're actually down about 90%. Berries are down, fruits are down, chicken breasts are down, but there are some outliers. One of those is beef. Having said that, our cost today of ground beef is actually down from where it was 6 months ago. So we're trending in the right direction. But the president is right. As soon as we get the job done in Iran, the gas and fuel prices start coming.
I say, as soon as once the job is done. So like maybe 19 years. There was some arguing when we ran out of missiles. The recent ceasefire. It's not going to be done. Guys, it's a war. They make so much money off of wars. And another thing, since Iran is in charge of the hair moose, they're charging us. No, scratch that. They're going to be like, America, you can't even come through. You just see if I got that right. Breaking news, Iran under draft, U.S. and Israel and other hostile country vessels that blow them up will be permanently banned from anywhere near Brothers Hormuz. Right, so now on to Jamie Dimon and the fall of America. Go ahead, take it away, Jamie.
Get leverage. Prime broker leverage, hedge fund leverage, ETFs leverage, treasury arbitrage leverage. I'm double counting some of that. So the market leverage is pretty high. When you have that, you do have a higher chance that something will disrupt the market in a quick way and people get rattled over it. And so it is a little high. When I talk about leverage, margin debt is the highest it's ever been. There's a lot of margin debt you don't see because it's not called margin debt, it's called other things. So it's that kind of leverage, some hidden, some public. We see a lot of it, and it's high. You know, it's not, I'm not going to say it's systemic high, it's going to cause a disaster, but it's high.
You got to be careful with these younglings when they're like, yeah, hey, mom, dad, I didn't get the pink Barbie I wanted. Don't let your kids play with fire. Don't let your kids play with leverage. Give them direct deposit, make them work for it, and teach them that the system, the debt-based system, everything always gets more expensive. Buy assets, trade equities. Americans are now spending more on taxes than on food. So if you can figure out a way to not do that and a way for passive income to pay for that and clothing and housing combined, taxes more than everything. Do the rich pay taxes? No. Smart ones don't. Well, bravo. The rich pay the highest tax of... Okay, listen. You buy Bitcoin for $100,000. It goes to $1 million. You say, bank, I want a loan for $1 million at 3%. Not taxed. Maybe it's oil, or maybe it's the yen. Maybe it's the carry trade. Maybe it's the things that the government can't fix. It's all breaking as we speak. Oh, by the way, that's your buy right there. You go green, red, green, long. JPY, not JP Morgan, is heading off the chart again. We, America, shall print short duration treasury yield bonds, also known as T-bills, and we shall give it to Japan and say, let's do this. You shall pay it back in your taxes, and you shall suffer that thing called inflation. And then I shall come here. Oh, it already broke. I wanted to grab this. I had two. I'm like, if I can film fast enough. It's later in the day, so it's not that much. It was I lost 765. Well, I mean, I wasn't able to click the button. You even had a second chance at it. So if you want to know step by step how to make your digits go up, this is a little group I started. What was this? Hold on. What you make? I know that's me. 44%. Oh, long 20. See, leverage. What about it right here? Click the buttons. All the world burns. Also, this just really, I almost don't believe it. You sexy women, what are you doing? Just find a moderately, just find an ugly YouTuber and say, hey, can I ride your coattails? I don't want to work. Look at this. For the third time in history, this is how bad it is. Women outnumber men in the workforce. What? As the stay-at-home boyfriend becomes an economic trend. What is happening in this world we live in? Men, king, kingdom, armor on, get sword, go out there, slay dragons, come back and say, Queen, make me a sandwich. Anywho, you guys, if you want to know how to trade the stuff I do every morning, I wake up just for you. It's almost live. The course, which is like your textbook. I don't like textbooks. It's your user manual. I don't like those either. Like the IKEA thing that you have no idea. It is not that. It's step by step. And then you go and you watch those videos and you're like, I get it now. Thank you, Jay Bravo. You saved me and my family. I shall become a king and slay dragons. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.